Well, good morning. Good morning. Hello to all of you. I am Clarissa Myers coming to you live from from no, I'm not in Baltimore. I'm in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And it's just me today. It's going to be me for a couple of weeks because I came and Roland, he needed to stay and take care of some other things. So, anyway, glad that you can join me. If you're catching the replay, um, click hashtag replay. If you're joining me from wherever you're joining me from, say hello, say good morning, and glad to have you. Now, I'm continuing what I started yesterday. How do we transform our lives? I mentioned that Maslow's pyramid or hierarchy of basic needs, it spans quite a number of different rungs. And the highest or the apex is being able to transcend, to move from one from the basic all the way to transcend whatever your circumstances may be, you know. And it's not easily done. It takes practice, and it fascinated me, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about that. Anyway, so how do we do that? Well, I think it's essential that in our daily lives we develop a routine, a morning routine, where we take at least a minimum of 20 minutes where we can meditate, because this is all part of mindfulness. You're developing your mind, you're training your mind so that you are able to fulfill your purpose while you're here, so you can live in your purpose. And a lot of us just go from day to day. We live our entire lives never really knowing what our true purpose is here on this planet. And God has put in us, some of us have more than others, but our job is to find out what that specialness is within us. And so to transform ourselves, to transcend, it all has to do with your mind, to take your mind to another level. And so with that meditation, that spiritual, we are spiritual beings. With that, I didn't even tell you who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to spiritual entrepreneurs, people who know that they were destined for more. They want to do more than they're currently doing. They want to be more. They want to be able to impact more lives. And so I was talking about we're spiritual entrepreneurs. Since we are spiritual beings, it's essential that we tap into that spiritual. God is a supreme being. And to do that, it's like, how do you really connect with God? Wherever we are, He finds us. And when we're seeking Him, He will reveal Himself to us. So it requires that we learn to train our minds, still our mind. That text, be still and know that I am God. Well, when you are meditating and trying to still your mind, you concentrate, focus on the present, here and now. Sometimes our mind tends to wander about mistakes in the past and I should have done, and that has a tendency to lower our spirits. We're lowering we want to elevate ourselves. So we don't need to be focusing on the past or worrying about the future. Focus on the present, the here and now. So in your meditation and stilling the mind, of course, closing your eyes to screen out all the influences, whatever's going on around you, and then you focus on your breathing. And as you're breathing in and out, you say, that Bible text. I was listening to Christian meditation, and this is something that can help us to still our mind. As you breathe in, be still. When you breathe out, and know, breathe in that you, breathe out are God. We are spiritual beings, and He wants for us to live in our true purpose. We are so busy, we get so busy doing this and that and running around that we often don't, most of us don't take the time to develop that routine, to meditate, because it's in that stillness that we make that connection And that's where we derive the power from on high to do the things that we need to do. And it's in that stillness that we really connect, you know. And I was reflecting of where I am now, you know, because that's not a mistake. But you think and you look and see how God has brought you from where He's brought you and where you're going. See, that's still past, and you're still going to the present. But in that moment, you're just being, and you're concentrating on your what He's doing for you. You're alive, you know, and you can give gratitude for everything that you have. So you're focusing your mind, you're training your mind, and it's in that stillness. You know, it's I can't put my finger on it. You have to experience it for yourself. Oh, good morning, Glenn. Good morning, Ursula. Good morning. Stillness is strength. Yes, to just be still and draw that power from on high. It gives you what you need. He will give you what you need. Because, like I said, we are He made us to be creative. But sometimes we can't tap into our creativeness because we're so busy doing so many other things. So stillness, being still. Someone mentioned yesterday, well, where's Christ in all of this? Well, that is it. You have to be still to hear His voice, to feel His presence, you know. Anyway, and I during all of this and preparing, I stopped to think, well, look at I'm right now here. I'm talking to you. You know, a couple years ago, I couldn't do this. I couldn't. I knew I was destined for more, and I knew there was something in me that needed to come out. And I think sometimes we're brought to our knees so that we can look up, so we can move up. And so I just wanted to bring that to you. It's in the stillness, tapping into that divine power that gives us what we need to move on in life. But we have to appreciate the present, the now, and the stillness. Oh, look who's there. I'm sorry. Roland is, hi Roland, good morning. Thanks for joining me this morning. Oh, look, see, he's in Richmond, and I'm here. So yes, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Muffle. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining. And I wanted to say something about that. You know, my journey is only right now in this particular part of my journey. It's only about 2 years long. So I'm still like an infant in doing this particular thing. I knew there was more to me that I needed to do. One is writing. So I wrote a book, and it was in the midst of my storm when I think I must have been in a tornado in terms of my emotional journey. But that's where the idea, and I didn't come up with that idea on my own. I had to reach out, you know, and God put those ideas. So it's in that stillness that He imparts jewels and gems and the secrets of whatever it is that you need to do. I can't do it for you. I can't tell you. You have to experience it for yourself. Good morning, Ursula. Good morning. So I'm on this journey. Well, I'm not just me. Roland and I, we're on this journey to discover the greatness in all of its forms, but finding it in ourselves and being able to live to our fullest potential. Now, I know I'm not there, and we never arrive. We have to understand we never get there. There's always something more to do. And as I am on this journey, my hope, my goal is to be able to inspire others to start their journey, to seek the greatness that you have within you so you can live to your fullest potential. So I have created a group. It's called Spiritual Entrepreneur Goal Achievers, because we all have goals, the things that we want to do. I invite you to join that group. I share this video and other things in that group. I know there are other people who want to be able to, they have a message inside. They want to be able to deliver it. but for whatever reason, maybe like I was just terrified to come and do a live. And some people are, oh me, oh I'll never do that, And so I want to be able to support those of you who want to do a live and want to be more comfortable, so you can reach in and tap into what your purpose is here on this planet. So I do have a new Facebook challenge. It's going to be June 1st, starting it on June 1st. So if you'd like to be a part of that, reach out and let me know. I thank you guys for joining me this morning, and I invite you to share this out if you've gained any value from this. Chances are more than likely someone else will do the same. So today is Thursday, and I will be back tomorrow morning at 8. So make today powerful, make it on purpose, and remember, find time for stillness, because it's in the stillness that miracles happen. Enjoy your day. See you tomorrow. Bye now.